What's up, everybody? Welcome to the bye-week video here on Madden 21. I know the Madden 26 games came out. I don't know if they have a free trial or anything like that. Maybe I'll give my thoughts on the game. Maybe, right? And maybe when I get college football 26, I'll give my thoughts on the game when that comes out. But anywho, it is the bye-week video. It's gonna be a shorter video than what it usually is. Usually these videos, I think last time, it was like 12 minutes. This year it's not even gonna be 10. It's not even gonna be 10. But quick question before we even get into this. Kind of just sum up some of the stuff that has happened. One, how have you guys liked the new form of videos? Do you like the shorter videos? Do you like the shorter content? Do you like the more condensed videos? Did you like the defense? Now, like I said, I won't be playing defense on every single snap. Now, it kind of all comes down to like, okay, 1 o'clock games and night games, I will definitely be playing defense. But again, the rule is I will be playing just strictly defense. When I mean strictly defense, I will play the defensive line strictly and probably lock on to one person. You know what I mean? Or maybe play a safety. I will not be playing a guy that's like a linebacker or something like that. I'm trying to not have as much user impact as possible. And maybe I'll do L1. I don't know. I have no idea. So just to let you know. And by the way, when I get college football 26 and Madden 26, if I do get them, and NBA 2K 26, do you want to see some gameplay? Do you want to see some Battlefield gameplay, Call of Duty gameplay? What would you guys like to see? Now those games, Call of Duty, those can be pretty much time consuming. But anywho, just let me know. But anywho, this is the bye-week video. And this is, coming off a game where, we gave it away, really. I can recall, we had two fumbles, or we had 3 fumbles. 2 of them, I know, actually, hold on, one was pretty much when the game was over. And we had a turnover on downs that led to 6 points, right? So that's 21 points. 2 turnovers and a turnover on downs. Combine all those turnovers led to 21 combined points. All right. So still, I think without question that was probably the worst game our defense has played. But I will also say that the offense did the defense no favors. The offense did the defense 0 favors last week against Oakland. Against the Las Vegas Raiders. They did not do this team any favors. But you guys have seen some of the league leaders in some of these categories and stuff like that. I'm excited to see what happens down the road, down the stretch. You guys saw 10 touchdowns, 4 picks for Owen Phillips. He's on pace for another 4,000 yard passing season. And by the way, Quentin Williams, he might end up winning Defensive Player of the Year. And by the way, Isaiah Mentor for the Eagles looks like he is very well on his way to pretty much becoming one of the best defensive tackles in football. And I would not be surprised if his contract his contract should be coming up soon, or he would have already gotten paid. And in my opinion, Philly. I think you probably need to find a way to pay him. So that's my opinion. But here's some guys that probably I did not catch in terms of the stats. Joe Burrow and Josh Allen, they're having excellent years. It's going to be interesting to see who makes the Pro Bowl, who doesn't make the Pro Bowl. Because Joe Burrow has been outstanding. He's been outstanding. This is his 5th season. And no Tyler Boyd. some of his receivers they had last season are not there anymore. He has been outstanding. He's been outstanding, you know, for the Cincinnati Bengals, you know. Absolutely outstanding. Great job. Now here's some of the records, right? Here's some of the records in the AFC, and we're gonna do the NFC later. But you guys see a good amount of teams with winning records. Steelers, Colts, well, not the Colts. They're 2-4, you know, and you know you got 2-5 with one-loss teams in the Bucs and Falcons. You know the Panthers are up there. You know there's a lot of teams, a lot of good teams, a lot of worthy teams in both conferences. I probably would say most of them were in the AFC this season so far. But there's still time to get hot and really end this season on a hot streak in the second half. You know, I actually thought right here I didn't catch the Colts record, but I did. You know, and usually in the bye week videos, ladies and gentlemen, there's usually not much editing. Anywho, but you guys see the schedule to end the year. It's gonna be Colts, Jags, Dolphins, and Cards. Well, at the Colts, at home against the Jags, home against the Dolphins, at home against the Cards, then the Dolphins and Texans on the road. Then we're going to be at home at the regular season home finale against the Bills. Then we're going to end the season at home on the road, Monday Night Football against the 49ers, and then on the road against the Patriots. That's going to be the end. That's going to be the second half of the bye. Now they got Curtis Samuel. They got Zach Pascal. They got Dwayne Matthews. He's in his second year from USC. And he has a lot of speed. And this Jets team has not won a game on the road yet. I wouldn't say there's an easier road game on the schedule for the rest of the year. At home against the Dolphins, on the road against the Dolphins, on the road against the Texans, and on the road against the Niners. Well, that's after the Bills home game. And, week 16 on the road against San Fran, and then to end the year in week 17 on the road against New England. Those are 4 pretty tough football games at least. You know what I mean? So, and you look at this roster. This is a very talented team. They're incredibly strong in the front 7. They have good corners. They do have some rookies, but they're good, really good in all areas. They're good at safety, at both safety spots. Kicker, well, not really. But this is going to be a tough one. We have got to find a way, to win one on the road. We have to. Now we are about to check out some of these scores from week 8. I don't know how many games I checked out, but we're going to check out this one. Buffalo against Miami, I think both Tua and Josh had really good games. Can't really ask more from Tua. Maybe not throw the interception. Andrew Watkins, Bryan Edwards, those were the 2 guys that caught touchdown passes. Stephon Diggs caught a touchdown pass. Now the Rams, they opened up the year 1-0. It has not really been a great play from them since. Now Joe Burrow, he threw 268 yards, 4 touchdowns, and a pick. He only had 4 incompletions in their victory against Pittsburgh. Ravens won, Cardinals lost. Kyler threw 3 picks, but Jimmy G, he threw for 4 touchdown passes. Deebo Samuel, George Kittle, and Brandon Ayuk. I forgot the other guy, but those were 3 of the 4 guys that caught touchdown passes. Jacksonville ended up getting it done against Chicago. Ravens got it done against the Dallas Cowboys. And I'm wondering, is this the last year of Mitchell Trubisky being the starting quarterback in Chicago? I don't know. It could be. Who knows? But I'll catch you guys in week number 9 against Indy. Hope you guys liked the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys next time. Have a great day.